this video, I want to help everyone understand what they can do to overcome anxiety, fear. Right now in the world, there's so much energy around us of just an uncertainty and a feeling of change that I think it's affecting many people's lives. And sometimes we're not even sure why we have those feelings or where they come from. And the actual drama or the situation in your life that's happening, the details and all that, or whether it's actually in your life, your own life, or if it's just in the world around you and you're picking up on this energy, I want to just give everyone a quick exercise and an example of what you can do the minute that you feel that you're falling into those feelings of anxiety, worry, fear. You need to just take yourself for a moment away, even if you have people, like I have people here working around me. I'll just come over here with my camera, put it down, and just share this moment with everyone. So take a deep breath and sit down somewhere you can relax and just do it, because sometimes the most difficult thing is that it's not that we don't know what to do, it's just sometimes we just get caught in those feelings, in the feeling of anxiety and the feeling of worry, and we don't stop what we're doing and resolve our energy. I find a lot of times that a lot of what's happening energetically with me is that my energy's gone out of balance. My masculine and my feminine energy has gone out of balance. And I can identify that when I start feeling an anxiety as a woman, like as if I would like to hold on, grab onto my partner and sustain myself through his energy, feeling safer. So I stop and I just take myself away for a moment and say, okay, we need to get this into balance inside ourselves, because otherwise we also make the people around us worry. I make all the people in my team worry. Everyone gets anxious. Everyone starts vibing on a kind of strange vibe. And I want to avoid that as much as I can, because I'm creating this place, our Heart Center Hotel, as a place for healing and beautiful energy and love to help people. So obviously there's days when I wake up like today. Sometimes it's because you have some hormones, sometimes it's because of a life situation, people in your life struggling, and you can be worried about them. Sometimes I'm worried about our employees or our co-workers that we have here. And it's difficult not to fall into anxiety and worry in our lives. So relax, just stop what you're doing and just move away from it for a second. You just need 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, you can bring yourself back into balance. And I want to show you how I do it. This works for me really, really well. Take a deep breath and exhale. The first thing you need to do is relax your body. Take another deep breath. And relax your mind. So many times it's the intense worry of the mental body, of the mind, that's bringing us into this emotional anxiety. But if you just take your mind and just drop your energy into your heart center, expand your heart center out, just to surround all of the beautiful people in your house, in your home, in your office, wherever you are, it doesn't matter what you're doing. And then take another deep breath and connect yourself. Connect yourself to the earth. Put your feet on the ground and connect yourself to the earth. Another deep breath and connect yourself up into the universe. Feel how that energy flows through your body again. We become disconnected and we become out of balance so easily, depending on what's going on in our mind and what's going on in our emotions. And we have to learn to have this intelligence. Are my thoughts and feelings, are my actions based on what's happening with my emotions right now? Or are my thoughts and feelings and actions based on my conscious decisions and my conscious awareness of my energy? And a lot of times we realize that we're just kind of reacting to our emotional feelings or fears, and we start to express those in the world around us, and then our world becomes this kind of turbid, and the energy around and the people around and the vibe just gets all kind of messy and we stop enjoying our lives. And that's when we start looking for, escapes and a dopamine rush or some sugar, or, this is what also ends up causing people to reach out more and more into dopamine factors that are more toxic instead of the dopamine factors that are more positive, like going for a walk or sitting down, doing a meditation like this. And I have to constantly remind myself to do this. This is not something, doesn't matter how far you get on your journey of awakening and awareness, you still will find yourself, as life's challenges get bigger and more complicated and more difficult, you still will find yourself falling into this situation where you need to stop and you need to put yourself into balance again. So today I just want to share. I want to share what I do. I want to share how even, with the years I have of studying and trying to do personal growth, I still fall into situations where I'm vibing on a really unbalanced and kind of freaked out vibe. It still happens to me at times. And, as life challenges get bigger and there's more pressure and there's more stress in life, it doesn't get any easier. You still have to keep working on it. The difference is that you have the tools now. So if you have the tools and you're not using them, then it's like, hey, I have to stop myself and say, some people showed up this morning. I didn't expect them to come. I was worried about certain situations here. I have some people here that are working on overcoming addiction. And as they go through their process, I don't want them to have too much contact with people that are drinking and those kind of things. Some people showed up and I was kind of worried, like maybe they're gonna, bring some alcohol or substances into the situation, and I got worried and I started kind of vibing on a strange vibe, and then I just stopped and pulled myself aside and said, hey, don't worry and don't control and don't have so much anxiety about what's happening, even though it's been a huge effort and energy for me to bring together the people to support. And when you bring a group of people to support others that are passing through this, we have 3 days now where we've stopped in the addiction process for these people. So it's a very fast process still to be incorporating other people into the group who might not be on that frequency. And I wasn't quite sure how to handle it, or even just how to be at peace, or even how to explain to them, hey, this is happening here and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings and stuff. So I think also this is a video also for people who are passing through, if you have family or loved ones that are dealing with addiction and you're afraid and you're worried for them. I don't think that fear and worry is going to help them to heal. And this is where I'm having to work on myself really, really strongly to maintain my own energy and my own peace. Because if I'm vibing on a freaked out anxiety and worry, then the people around me that are trying to overcome addiction are not going to be in peace with my vibe. I'm not helping them. I'm not helping them to heal if I am worrying too much or trying to control the situation. So I just came to sit down here and show everyone what you can do in these kind of situations. So just the first thing you have to do is just relax, because always when there's any kind of anxiety or worry, there's tension in your body, and you have to get to a place where you can just release that tension first. And sometimes you need to talk a little, sometimes you need to breathe. Sometimes it takes me a minute to want to even start doing the meditation. Let's just let all that go. Just keep talking for a moment here and explain a little more until we get started. And then when you feel the energy just kind of falling into place more, I want you to now, whether you close your eyes or you have them open, doesn't matter. And I'm a woman, so I'm going to visualize myself first as the most beautiful, incredible, like a queen, a princess, a sorceress, a mermaid. Feel myself, my feminine female energy, as the most beautiful expression of my being. And as you do this, and obviously if you're a guy, you're going to visualize yourself as a king, a prince, a sorcerer, a warrior, you know, any of those kind of powerful male, strong and energetically vibrant visualization of your first, whichever sex you are, visualize yourself as that incredible being. So as a woman, I'm visualizing myself as a mermaid, as a goddess, anything that works for you. And just feel that energy. Feel what that energy feels like inside yourself as you see yourself in that way. Just see yourself as this powerful, radiant, and beautiful expression. And just hold that in your heart center. Now take a look inside yourself at your inner child and see yourself as your inner child as the same, like a little girl dressed up as a princess or a queen. Let's do some pretendism, because pretendism is very energetically functioning. This functions for us really well. In the center of your heart, see yourself as a little girl, just beaming with love and light and happiness. If you're a guy, see yourself pretending to be a superhero or a warrior or a samurai or whatever it is that, you know, whatever it is that does this for you, whatever it is that turns you on and makes you feel like you're powerful. When you take that power back as your own feeling of your own person, it becomes energetically a source of power that helps you to remove any kind of fear or any kind of worry that you're having in your life. And if I can energetically transmit this to you so you can pick up on this a little and just work on this just for now, just if you're a woman, just seeing yourself as that beautiful person. And if you're a guy, seeing yourself as that incredible, strong, powerful visualization. And not just you as an adult, but also see yourself as your inner child also, because that heals that little part of yourself that likes to have little temper tantrums and detonators. That also helps to reinforce that emotional part of yourself too, because it's not just your adult part in your mind that you want to change, it's the inner emotional part of yourself that you want to heal and change as well. So write in the comments below. I would love to know what you think of this exercise and how you felt as you did it. Hopefully we can get some feedback from people as to what this did. And how did you feel afterwards? Did you release some of that fear? Did you get to a place where you didn't feel any more anxiety? Did you release that fear and that worry? Did you realize how powerful your being really is when you connect yourself with that visualization of yourself, of who you really are? We're really powerful, and we don't have this awareness of what our being really is. We're just walking around as humans, and we're like, you know, on that fear mode of the animal survival part of us. And more we have to let that go and release that, because we're conscious human beings. We're not two-legged animals walking around anymore. We're surviving, but we're also consciously aware. So we have a conscious awareness of what's happening to ourselves emotionally, and we're making conscious decisions. But it just takes a little bit more effort than it might take if we were just keep ourselves in that mode where we're feeling anxiety and fear. It's not difficult to change, but it does take that step. You got to make that first step forward. You got to sit down, you got to sit yourself down, and you got to breathe, and you've got to relax, and you've got to bring that visualization of yourself as this powerful, energetic human being. And then you connect with your soul and your being, you connect with the earth, you connect with the universe, and you make this change in yourself. So I invite everyone to try this in this month of a lot of changes in the world. There's a lot of anxiety, and dealing with this fear is so important. And this is the first step that works for me. I just want to share it. If I can help guide you to feeling more powerful and secure in your life, then let me know what you think. If you enjoy this, subscribe and watch our videos. Take care and have a wonderful day.